Carl here from Games, Brains and Headbanging Life, gbhblofficial for short, and it's album review time. Nanowar still the masters of parody-infused heavy metal. I mean, millions of streams and views across all platforms. They are back with their 5th studio album, Dislike the False Metal, out on March 10th, 2023 via Napalm Records. Now, I've got the view that a lot of fun can be had when listening to Nanowar still. But I also have got the view that they've proven time and time again that musically, I don't think they're actually a joke. Dislike to False Metal has all the elements that has made this band so beloved, but as usual, underestimate Nanowar still at your own peril. Beginning the album in anthemic swashbuckling style, albeit from a more health-conscious angle. Remember, we are having fun here. Nanowar still get the party started with a rousing sober. They need to stay healthy, as they are on the hunt for Bitcoin treasure. It is very silly, but as is so often the case with Nanowar still, it is stupidly catchy. From that to Winter Storm in the Night, a slice of epic-sounding symphonic melodrama that features Madeline Legenstam of Elaine, followed then by the 90s style club rager that is disco metal. If you're the kind of person who harumps at this kind of music, Nanowar still are massively poking fun at you here. Something that I think they also clearly do with the rousing metal boomer battalion. Before you get triggered by that effort though, it's all about the classic Nanowar still balladry with the fist-raising muscle memories and the mariachi madness of Chupacabra Cadabra. You say that quickly 5 times. This middle portion of the album though truly standing out with the brilliant Pasadena 1994, a track that features Sabaton frontman Joachim Brodden and tells the harrowing tale of one of the most heroic battles ever fought in the infamous summer of 1994, when Italy faced Brazil in the World Cup final. Ooh, that's an infamous moment in time. Nanowar still never bloody change. It is a match made in heaven, and Joachim gives it his all, as only he is capable of. Still having fun with the old school rock and roll jazz infused energy of Dimmy Boogie? Few won't be. Before Nanowar still really hit a pop ballad stride with the over the top protocols in brackets of the Elders of Zion of Love. An absurd example of Nanowar still's genre blending, bending appeal that could happily exist in the classic boy band back catalogue and not seem out of place, especially, at least I picked up when you start to notice these little tributes to classic pop songs here and there throughout this. Do you want something meatier though? Something more epic? Something more power driven? Something that feels like an ending? The power of Imodium has you well and truly covered. A Nanowar still epic that is pure power metal joy and a grin-inducing way to end things. It's a fun album with some banging tracks. You might dislike False Metal, but you won't feel that way about Nanowar still's new album. It's them doing what they do so very well, taking funny subjects, turning it into good music, really genre bending on this album more than I think they've done in the past. There's very wild array of ideas here, as you say. You can go from disco style tunes to epic symphonic power metal ballads, heavier bursts of just headbanging metal to pop balladry in an instant. It's very much Nanowar still, it's very much what they do, and this is going to please fans 100%. It's March 10th, Dislike to False Metal via Napalm Records. You know what to do, check it out, let me know what you think in the comments.
Thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please help us out by giving us a thumbs up and hitting that subscribe button. If you really liked what you saw, consider donating to keep the website and channel running by buying us a coffee via our coffee page or picking up some merch from our Big Cartel store. You can check us out on gbhbl.com as well as via our social media, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, as well as listen to our interviews via SoundCloud, Apple Music and Spotify. Just search for GBHBL. Games, horror and heavy metal. What else is life for?